What are we doing here then? Welcome back to another video with me, Jake. So I'm doing it. I'm delving into the world of hard seltzers, breaking my hard seltzer cherry with these three lovely beverages that I have in front of me here. Hard seltzer, it's a cultural phenomenon, really. And I mean, it's this sucker here, which you're hearing all about on social media and whatnot, the old White Claw. And then there's craft breweries. This one's from Omnipollos, this one's from Oskar Blues. Getting in on the act, really. So what is a hard seltzer? Basically, it's alcoholic sparkling water with flavours in it, essentially. A lot of the time they're made with fermented cane sugar, and I know this one is because it actually says it on there. I'm not too sure what White Claw is. It says triple distilled spirit. So that's the alcohol in that one. And I'm not sure what's in the Omnipollo one either, as there's not much about it on the actual label. And I think you're seeing a lot of craft breweries get into it because you can use malted barley to produce it as well. So they've got a little bit of an interest, a little bit of a segue into it. But White Claw is the one that has taken, well, America by storm at least, and now you can get it here on our shores. I know Rob's tried all of them. I thought I'd just pick up the raspberry because I already had a couple of different flavours of some other hard seltzers. But Rob over at Hop Scene, his reviewed them. And Ollie from Pint Size, he did a great video about hard seltzers as well. But anyway, I thought I'd start with the White Claw because this, for me, is the quintessential hard seltzer. It's what it's all about. For some reason, I don't think I've pressed the record button, so I need to check. I pressed it. So anyway, let's get this. This is the raspberry flavour, 4.5%, 95 calories. So yeah, I mean, that's the other sort of proponent of hard seltzers, is that they're supposed to be the sort of healthier alternative. If you're going to get smashed, do it on hard seltzers. Less calories, mate. No carbs. Essentially. Gluten-free. So in the glass then, well, it just looks like sparkling water. Is there a slight pinkish hue to it? No, I don't think there is. But let's give it a smell. Yeah, it's just got a generic raspberry. I mean, what it's really reminding me of is like a boiled sweet, or like a raspberry ice lolly, like a cheap, shitty raspberry ice lolly. That's the smell for me. Let's go for a taste. Cheers. Oh no. I mean, I have to preface this with the fact that I don't really like sparkling water anyway, so I never thought I'm going to be the biggest fan of these, but it does just taste sparkling water. There's no hint of alcohol on there. The raspberry, you smell the raspberry more than you taste it. So yeah, not too sold on the old White Claw there, but I can see why people drink it. I mean, it's sort of drying, it's sweet, you almost don't know you're drinking it. So now we're going to move on to the Oskar Blues Classic Lime Wild Basin Boozy Sparkling Water. So they don't particularly call this a hard seltzer on the outside, but that's what it is. Boozy sparkling water is hard seltzer. What does it say on it? Wild Basin is a lush and unspoiled spot along the St. Vrain River, a backyard playground nestled deep in the mountains of Colorado. It's clean, pristine, and untamed, just like our Wild Basin Boozy Sparkling Water. So this is 5%, so we're ramping up the ABV here. 100 calories, gluten-free, 0 sugar, 1 gram of carbs. Ingredients: water, alcohol from cane sugar, natural flavours, cane sugar, citric acid, carbon dioxide. So let's go. Again, pouring clear. This one's a lot more bubbly. It's jumping out of the glass though. Okay, this one smells a bit, smells a bit alcoholic. It just smells like Sprite that somebody's tipped vodka into. Let's go for it. Cheers. I like the fact it's a bit more carbonated than the old White Claw. A bit easier to drink. A bit zippy, but everything's just so muted. It's the problem with just unalcoholic flavoured sparkling water. It's just so bland. It smells weird. So at this point, the White Claw smells better than this one, but this lime one tastes better than the White Claw. Maybe if I smell the White Claw while I'm drinking this one. Let's see it. Let's test it. Don't know how to do that. And next we go on to the most craft of all of these. It's from Omnipollo. Omnipollo, famous for making crazy beers, adjunct heavy stouts, crazy double, triple IPAs, crazy weird, highly fruited sours. But they've also made a hard seltzer. This is a passion fruit and pineapple. 5%, they call it Neophresco. So yeah, passion fruit and pineapple. So let's crack into this one, shall we? Oh. Okay, well, this one has a bit of colour to it. It's looking sort of a bit like almost like a dessert wine colour to it. It's a bit like, looks like very dark champagne or something like that. Does that suggest it has more natural flavourings, or I don't know? Let's take a dive in. Okay, this one's a lot more interesting than the other two. Yes, pineapple chunks from a can. That's predominantly what I'm picking up. Yeah, it definitely smells better than the other two. There is a little bit of a sort of a, I was going to say white wine edge, but it's more like Schlur. If you've had Schlur, which I mean, that's essentially a carbonated sparkling drink that's supposed to imitate wine. That's what I'm getting there, a bit Schlurry. Let's go for a taste. Cheers. I don't want to get too snobby about this, because I believe in drinking what you enjoy and not being ashamed of that. So I don't want this to sound, just because I'm a craft beer fan, that this is in any way a biased viewpoint. But this Omnipollo one, I mean, in terms of flavour, mouthfeel, drinkability, it wins hands down. It's not necessarily coming across so much like a sparkling water. It is coming across more like a more like Schlur. I mean, it is quite, but even though it's pineapple and passion fruit, there is quite a champagne-esque mouthfeel and flavour to it. I would say you're definitely picking up the pineapple a lot more than the passion fruit though. But that Omnipollo one is the best. This White Claw one, I don't know, maybe I have to try the other flavours and see, but other than sort of just drinking without thinking about it, I can't see any redeeming features about this one. Or this one particularly, but this one's pretty nice. And I think that's about as far as I go. So there we go, I've delved into the world of hard seltzers. And I don't feel I have to necessarily ever go back. I think I've had on a smorgasbord of hard seltzers. I think I've made up my own mind about it. But there we go. If I was going to try a hard seltzer, it'd be from a craft brewery. I know Cloudwater's done some. I know a few other brewers have messed around with it. Let me know, comments down below, your viewpoints on hard seltzers, especially now that they're becoming more prominent on the old shores of England. This one wasn't the only choice of hard seltzers when I went to the shop, which I was quite surprised about. There was like 4 or 5 different brands of hard seltzer. I mean, I think Smirnoff even had one on the shelves there. So it's becoming a big thing. Like I said, it's a cultural phenomenon. I struggle with that word. But yeah, let me know your viewpoints. I've been Jake. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Ugh.